just me. How are you? Public. Next. What the frick is going on here? Hold on a minute. How are you today? What the heck that's all about? Let's try this again. There we go. Code. Hello, Snake Hole. I'm good. How are you? Are you okay? Let's go. We're going to work. Got some weather coming in tomorrow. Hey Jeff, welcome.
Down on Music City Road.
All right, let's go. Sorry to get everything situated. Got some weather coming in tomorrow, so I've got to go get my jobs done tonight. Well, that, and even though, like, when everybody left all these places yesterday, they knew there was weather coming in this weekend, and there's maintenance people for these buildings, but I was instructed to make sure that I leave water dripping. I'm like, okay, it's not really my responsibility, but I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the majority of them done anyway, and then that'll just leave possibly one stop for me to go make Monday night, the roads permitting, if they don't shut down Monday. I mean, I have four-wheel drives, so I'm not worried about getting over there and back Monday. I know how to drive. It's everybody else that doesn't know how to drive. How are you, Jeff? I'm hoping the weather holds off till Monday night for y'all. Hey, Evil Bish. Hello, Christian. I've officially started to use up my comp time. Uh-oh. There you go. No rain, although it's rainy season in Trinidad. Hey, Colin. How are you, dear? Welcome. Well, it's only 43 degrees here right now, and it's clear. I mean, we had sunshine today, but I think I have to go back and look at the forecast. Sometime in the middle of the day tomorrow, I mean, our temperatures are going to plummet, and we're supposed to be getting winter storms Sunday and Monday. And you know, we're not equipped for that shit down here in the South. I'm telling you, they're saying the lows Monday night is like 3 or 6 degrees. Okay. This shot, babe. I'm hoping to drive home. Oh, okay. I already got a phone call about what to do during extreme cold weather. Bundle up and figure it out. That's right. Well, I mean, you guys up there get a little more than we do, even. It's a front that lady's putting on. Colin, hold on just a minute. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. Because I want... Let's see if she'll get this. Second. I'm gonna see if I can get her in here. All right. It is. You're right. And we've all suspected that. I mean, so, Colin, I'll tell you, I feel like the most part of it is just, and I mean, attention-seeking behavior is part of a mental illness. This morning wasn't bad, but once that north wind started to blow, it got chilly. Yeah, I've about got everybody ready outside. Oh crap! Nope, I have one more water trough to get situated, and I got all the bedding got spread out in all the barns, and she is getting visits from spirit. Okay, well, I'll tell you that I was raised in a similar, hey there, I don't know if you can see up to what Colin just said, but he said it's a front that lady is putting on. She's getting visits from spirit. She won't accept it due to her religious beliefs. That's just all there is to it. We were taught, and like I said, I grew up in a similar religious situation as her. Not, okay, as far as Christianity, the church part, not her craziness. I was raised by a very conservative Baptist family, and you didn't talk to psychics and mediums, and you didn't play with the spirit realm, and it was nonsense and a big no back then. So I can guarantee you, due to her strong religious beliefs, it's going to be difficult to get her to accept what you have to say. Pay extra fee, but it's still going to be rough for this. It is, Christian, I know. Thankfully, I've got guys. My two places here, I actually have hands that live on the property. So, I mean, it's amazing. I don't have to like run over there every time anything happens, and they check fences every morning and all that fun stuff. I apologize. Her behavior today, unacceptable. It's okay. I've seen a lot worse than that. Oh, well, feel like her mom, she's probably told her mom that she's been told about you, and her mom is probably telling her absolutely not. That's evil. But don't feel bad. Like I said earlier, Colin, she called me Satan for the first year and a half that I found her. Or the devil, not Satan. She called me the devil. In this house. Awesome. That's amazing, Colin. So then you understand. I mean, I know you wouldn't get offended by her, but it's ridiculous that, it's 2024. I feel like more people should have more of an open mind about everything, really. I mean, it blows me away when people aren't willing to be open-minded. Like, you don't have to like what somebody does. You don't have to like how somebody lives their life, but it costs nothing to be kind. It's free to be kind. No matter what your opinion is of the way somebody else conducts themselves or how they live their life, what gifts they have, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm the devil. I think because she is losing everything. She is clinging on. Okay. No. It would be... wow, dude. There's 2 lanes there. This guy turned right onto the interstate from the left-hand lane. She's not losing everything. She's getting rid of everything. This is her doing. She's been like this long before right now. Like, when I found her 3 years ago, she was already this bad. 3 years ago. What the heck is that? She gets it in her head that that every building has mold in it, and it's making her sick, and she has to get out of it. Her family, her husband alone and her kids have all asked her to stay off social media as far as doing these crazy live streams, and she won't do it. She embarrasses them, and they've told her that. Her parents have asked her, oh shit, I gotta get gas. Her parents have asked her not to be live streaming in their house or even around them, and she refuses to even honor her parents' wishes. This morning I have come to the conclusion that human beings, no matter what age, are immature. Yep, a lot are. Oh, go, 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 go. Come on, car. But as far as Kathy, I don't even understand why she's doing what she's doing with her house right now. She tried selling it several months ago, and that didn't work out too well. And I think she just up and does these things without even consulting her husband, just like bringing the guy to come live with them. So her kid moved out. Her adult daughter and her boyfriend used to live there, and they moved out of town. And she went and picked up this guy. He was sleeping at somebody else's house, but he technically was homeless. She went and packed him up and brought him home and put him in one of her extra rooms. Yes, she does need help. She does. I'm pretty sure I can't say positively, but I feel like she didn't even consult her husband about bringing somebody home to rent a room out to. And now she's just packing the whole house up, wanting to rent the house out. It's just weird. It's so weird. She gets so manic. And she has a nice life. That's the thing. She just refuses to go to the doctors. And mental health now does not have the stigma on it that it had 30 years ago. It's fine to get on medication, especially if you can improve your quality of life. Okay, how is everybody else here too? Welcome everybody. It's Saturday. We're going to work. If you're just getting here, we're going to work, so that I don't have to try and drive into the city in a possible winter storm tomorrow. And Colin, a lot of us have tried to help her. A lot of us have tried hard to help her. She won't listen to anybody. She won't accept the help. What can you do? Just throw your hands up and back away slowly. It's sad. It's really sad, because I see, especially when she gets manic, I see what she can accomplish. She's very passionate about things. So if she were to get her mental health issue under control, she could accomplish great things. I honestly believe that. I've been told she used to lead a pretty successful business before things got bad. No, it's fine. Colin, we all see it. You get a better picture of it, even though you haven't seen all the nonsense we've watched. Okay, you were there listening, Colin. She said earlier today that her and her husband were doing just fine until people sent him the videos and pictures of her. Here's the thing. She did that on a public live stream on Facebook. I believe it was the week after Christmas. And she went live being very inappropriate, doing extremely inappropriate things on camera. And now she claims that wasn't her doing that. And I'm assuming when she says that wasn't her, she says that wasn't me, that wasn't me. I'm assuming she's trying to say that she had a demon take over her body. I don't buy that stuff because good. Hold on. I'm just saying, yeah. Here's my interpretation, and like I've said, most people here have already gone through this with me. I had 4 years of theology in school. Okay, I was at a Christian school growing up, because it's not real. No, it's not. My hubby wouldn't even watch it. He tried, said nope. I don't blame him. If you don't want people to know you're dark, nasty, exactly. Don't 100% Christian, 100%. So I don't even know. I did a live 2 weeks ago tonight, actually. I believe it was. And I did some research to give her scriptures. And I'm trying to relate to her faith. Now, mind you, I'm not a religious person. I do believe in God. And I do believe, that the things that the Bible says, all that. I do believe in it. I'm just not religious. I don't live it, if that makes sense. So I tried I tried to do some research on all of this. Hey, Ray Ray. Thank you, my love. And found biblical scriptures to relate to what she claims is happening to her. She claims that she's got God in her heart and she lives her life for God. That's great. But she also, when she does that gagging and stuff, she says that it's evil coming out of her, or demons coming out of her. And like when she did that nonsense after Christmas, rubbing all over herself and everything, she claims that was a sex demon. Well, according to the Bible that she claims to believe in, but she says she doesn't know the Bible, that is not possible. If you have God in your heart and you're living for the Lord, God has given you the authority to run off evil, to run off demons. You have the authority to tell Satan to get behind you, and they cannot overtake you if you have God in your heart. That's what the Bible says that she lives by. But she still claims that she gets, all this is whatever. It's just, whew. Look, I've already gave myself a headache. Please don't allow Corbin to kick me out of Kathy's. Who is Corbin? Well, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm asked to do. And I think it's amazing what you do. I think it's amazing. Uh-oh. I ain't even in that group. I don't want to be. I'm good. I'm sure your feelings will be hurt if you can't see the poop pictures, Maria. Dear Lord, Ray. Ray Ray. I just saw your message. Sure. I'm not in there, but oh, bless her heart. We are stuck. Oh no. Who is Corbin? Dear Lord. I don't even know how many people are over there. They're going to be weird poopy people over here. I should have got me another bottle of green drink. I love these green juices. You know, I go in and help ghost hunting teams. It makes me laugh because I see spirit. That's great. I used to watch a whole bunch of those ghost hunter things. It's been a while. Okay, speaking of ghosts, I gotta tell y'all what happened to us the other night. It was, so he left Tuesday. I guess it was Monday night, because my son was still here. My middle son was still here, so I had my two boys at home with me last weekend and into the beginning of the week. And I got home from work late Monday night, so I was sitting in the living room in the recliner, just trying to wind down or whatnot. And my youngest, this is like it was 2:30 in the morning, because when I was talking to him, I was like, well, the witching hour is at 3. And so it was 2:30 in the morning, and I'm sitting up front in the living room. It's nice and quiet, and he comes barreling out of his room, and he goes, did you hear that? And he obviously had just woke up. And I said, no, I hear what? He said, you didn't hear that? I was like, son, I didn't hear anything. And he was like, I said, what did it sound like? And he wouldn't describe it to me. He just kept going, it sounded evil. like a growl or a howl, and he couldn't tell me what the sound was. He just kept saying it sounded evil. I don't know what it was. And I was like, well, because I have had an experience in that house before, many years ago. And my kids have always said they thought they've seen shadows in there and stuff. So I was like, well, I mean, I just go back to bed. And he went and laid down, and he wasn't even in there 5 minutes. And he comes barreling back up front. It just did it again, and I was awake. It didn't wake me up this time. I know I heard it. And I was like, well, right after that, his brother came out of his room, and those two rooms share a wall. His brother came out of his room and said, he's not lying, I heard it too. I was trying to go back to sleep from the first time he barreled out of there. And I was like, well, so I asked his brother, what did it sound like? He was like, kind of like a woo sound. And I went out back and looked on that back wall, and I couldn't find, like, there wasn't any loose screens or nothing. But the wind, we had pretty high winds that night. I think it was the wind blowing through the eaves of the house, and they heard the howling of it. But my middle son told me that the second time, when it happened, he heard his brother go, oh, hell no, and came flying out of his room. The kid really thought there was a ghost in there, and it was just the wind blowing through the eaves of the house. Ghost. I get the tumor reading. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, so the experience I had several years ago was not a good one. It wasn't something nice, for sure. Let's see, this was probably, I don't know, it could have been 9 or 10 years ago. but it was in this house. And I was married, and he was working night shift. So I was home alone with the kids at night. And I'd gone to bed, and it was in the middle of the night. Actually, I think it was right around 3 in the morning. I felt my bed shake. But I have a miniature schnauzer that back then, he's too old to jump on my bed now, but back then he used to get on the bed and sleep on the foot of the bed. And my bed shook, and then it felt like Tucker jumping onto my bed and kind of crawling up towards me to lay down. And that's what woke me up, was the bed shaking. I didn't like open my eyes or anything. I just kind of woke up a little bit, and I thought Tucker had jumped on the bed or whatnot. And then I started to doze off again, and I was facing like the middle of the bed, facing the other side of the bed on my side. And just as I'm dozing off, there was something on the pillow right next to my face, like right in front of my face. It growled. And it was the most demonic sounding growl. It was not like a dog growl. It was a very scary growl. And I shot up and got the lights on, and guess what? My dog was not on my bed. He was sound asleep on the floor. Nothing living had touched my bed. And then, so I settled myself in, got back to sleep. Well, when I got up later that morning, I had a scratches on my arm, like claw marks that had broke the skin and had left big red welts on my arm. It was crazy. And I know some people, I didn't believe any of that until that happened to me. By God, I went and got some holy water and some crosses and a rosary. Nope, nothing else. That was the one night, because I wasn't in that house another night until I had a friend of mine go get me some rosaries and holy water and a couple crosses, and had them blessed for me and brought them to me. And ever since then, I've slept with those in my room and around my bed, and I have one of the crosses by the kids' bed. But I haven't had anything else happen. I feel like I brought something home with me from work, because at the time I was working on the ambulance, and like the week before that happened, I had gone on a call, and the lady was like, I don't know what they call them, a voodoo queen or a voodoo, I don't know. She did voodoo though, and there was all kinds of very scary looking paintings and stuff in her house. And that's the only thing I could have related it to, because we were in there for a long time. She was crazy too. The reason she called us out there, because the deputies got there before us, she had a box of Nesquik chocolate milk powder, and she was convinced that somebody had poisoned it. Literally, that's why she called us, because she opened up this new can of chocolate milk mix and thought somebody had put, she thought it was anthrax in it. So she had all of us out there that day. She got to take her nice little ride, by the way. But it was shortly after that when this happened. And that's the only thing I could kind of pinpoint, was maybe there was something in her house that attached to me and went home with me. I don't know if that's even how it works. I bet you your life at the time. I was supposed to hit myself when I was walking from my barn to my house. Left a bad bruise. My left arm. Like a donkey threw a brick at you, Christian. I'm just kidding. A low point in my life. I honestly couldn't say. Possibly. It seems like it was trying to think. Trying to think. Well, I was over here, so I'm trying to think of where I was working and what was going on. I feel like it was possibly right after my grandmother passed away, and I didn't deal too well with that loss. I really don't know what was going on in my life at that point. But yeah, I believe. So the kids have always thought there's something in our house. I feel like we've had dark thoughts though. Yes, I have. I sure have. Like an unseen person. Oh wow. Well, geez, Christian. Just walking through the yard. That's crazy. I mean, I think I'd rather it come up to me and punch me walking through the pasture than crawl up in the bed with me, though. That shit wasn't cool. Not cool at all. Yeah, Colin, I mean, and I've been pretty open. I'm fucked up in the head, though. You know, I was a public servant for over 20 years, and things that I've, seen and had to do, and I've had other experiences in my life as well that just, I think that's why I'm so messed up in the head. But I have, and to be honest, my kids were the only reason that I never acted on any of those thoughts. My kids. I was on the phone with a coworker and I had to put my phone down. I told them I just got hit. I showed them, damn, but you're better now. I am. Thank you very much, Christian. I know I am. I'm extremely blessed. I have incredible friends, especially on here. I have incredible friends that love me fiercely, and I am so grateful for all of those relationships in my life. Where are these cars coming from? Oh, for Pete's sake, I just took the wrong exit. That's where they're coming from. I'm so stupid. Let's try this again. See if I can just cross back over. Look at me driving with my head up my butt. Oh. Maybe I'm trying to go back to the airport to pick my kid up. Oh, dadgummit. I took my work cup inside. At the time, I didn't bruise easily like I do now. It wasn't a love tap. It might have been a love tap. It was a full-on draw on my ass, man. Damn. That's amazing, Christian. I mean, Colin, sorry. I don't think I could do what you do, though. I'm glad I wasn't given that kind of... I couldn't do that. I struggle enough as it is as an empath. That's why I just... it's led to some severe anxiety problems. I mean, I'm sure other things have led to it, but I don't like being around groups or crowds of people because I can feel so much. The emotions and the energy gets overwhelming. So I keep to myself. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm sure you are. But it's got to be a lot. Here at 8. It'll probably be about 12:15 when I'm done tonight. And I will definitely go live. It was so late Thursday night when I got done. I just didn't see any point in going live. I was tired too. So I'm here. I'm going to get shit done. And I will see y'all probably about a little after midnight. Since I got honey, I haven't experienced anything weird at my house. Oh, that's cool. When it's a demon, you can't let your guard. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, so if you guys want to come back and hang out with me, I don't know, I might surprise y'all earlier than that. I can't promise anything, though. I need to go grab a few more groceries before the storms hit. So, I love you all. Thanks for riding with me, and I will see y'all a little after midnight. Bye.